Hello YouTube! Welcome everyone, my name is Mabu Nakagawa. I remodeled my channel layout this season because I've been uploading my weekly video every Monday. Today's episode is designed for those who are working so hard from Monday to Friday. I know you guys had a great time over the last weekend, but now you are so down because you guys have to go back to work or go to school if you are a student. I hope my video would help you to stay positive if you are exactly targeted. If you felt so much better from my video, please give it a like and make a subscription as well as you turn on the notification so that you won't miss the next episode of Black Monday with Mabu. I'm so happy with that. I'm so eager to create my videos because I wanna make you happy if you are not having a productive Monday. That's why I remodeled my channel layout. There's a lot of negative news and terrible incidents coming out of Yahoo, MSN, and other portal sites in the world. I want you guys to have about 10 to 15 minutes. Look up, open youtube.com and find me at Mabu Nakagawa. Then you're gonna be able to have nice Monday, at least. Come on, let's do it together. Black Monday with Mabu. Alright, today we're gonna be talking about 50-year-old man having sex with 40-year-old girl. Honda-san from the Constitutional Democratic Party of Japan mentioned in a discussion with amendment of sex crime. It's unfair that 50-year-old man gets arrested for having a sexual intercourse with 14-year-old girl after agreement. Do you understand what the hell this means? In Japanese SNS, there was a big discussion on whether it's good or bad. A 56-year-old man had sex with a 14-year-old junior high school student after confirming agreement. Do you think this incident is absolutely abnormal? Or you think that's fine only if both of them made a consent on having sex? Listen, if a man in his 50s raped her or even forced an adorable, pure, and virgin teenagers to get naked, he should be sentenced to death penalty right away. It doesn't matter no matter where he is, he must deserve it. But what if a teenage girl agreed with an old man before doing things together? Hey, stop it. That's so disgusting. If you think so, you are a very normal person. When you are under the age of 18, your parents still have to supervision you, of course. I mean, keep an eye on you, because that's based on part of Japanese law. Not probation, but you have to be under protection by your parents. So whatever you commit a crime, your parents are in charge and responsible for monitoring your activities. There is no way 50-year-old man who can be excused whatsoever. Even if both of them consented to have sex, that's absurd. From my personal opinion and perspective, I don't think she can make a judge judgment at the moment under this particular circumstance because she's still a teenager. She's not mature, not educated enough to make a right decision for any reasons, right? What if she had to agree under constraint? Like, let's say she was threatened. There was no other way but she had to be naked, otherwise rapist is gonna do harm to her family and whatever horrible. Then how could she say no? In China and Thailand, for example, sex crime is very strict. If you break the law over there, you're gonna have to be in prison for sure. But in Japan, we have a regulation to protect the children from sex abuse, but in fact it's not being really regulated perfectly. Sex crimes in Japan still significantly continued to be underreported as many of the victims didn't consider it serious enough to report, and they just didn't know how to deal with it. Maybe generally Japanese women were so quiet, shy, patient, and they didn't really want to make too much trouble with their boss, managers, and upper directors and avoid losing their jobs. Maybe. Anyway, in order to protect those women with weak positions, Education Ministry held a public apology at a press conference on the teachers reprimanded for indecent act or sexual harassment. Ruling party proposed a stricter database to protect women from such crimes. This proposal will be put into effect pretty soon, and I believe not only children but also all rights of women will be protected from its related domestic violence as well. According to the information in the database released by the Japan Times on April 23rd, the proposal includes the suggestion that the database will be used for people running a business related to children to see if they have such a criminal records as sex abuse in the past. Based on the background, like how children and women are supposed to be protected from sex crime, Honda-san from the CDPJ at the position of the political lawmaker mentioned in public that it's unfair that a 50-year-old man gets arrested for having a sexual intercourse with a 14-year-old girl after agreement. Believe it or not, obviously it sounds not good for those who are working for a CDPJ, right? Think about this. When we have the next election in the upcoming fall, I'm kind of wondering if we elect someone from the same political party. This case can apply for any kinds of situation, like one of your co-workers lost your company reputation due to his sex crime, with which you have nothing to do. Yeah, your co-worker dirtied your company's reputation because of your stupidity, and your friends tell you you are working in a filthy company. They disappoint you. Then you feel like it's sort of a responsibility chain, you know? Absolutely, it's not your fault, but it's gonna be your company's fault. One of my best mentors, Warren Buffett, quoted that it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. That's exactly what I'm point. It's exactly same principle as Honda-san's bubble sleep. I mean, it's his improper words. Afterwards, he made an official apology for unpleasant and inappropriate comments, but I think it's pretty hard to redeem his reputation until the next election campaign, you know? In Japan, our politics have been controlled by a liberal democratic party that's called LDP, and 60% of the members of Congress are from there. Most of us with Japan citizenship seem to have 20% of the entire population in Japan who really care about politics and supportive to LPD, while 80% is not really interested in politics. They don't think about the government care. They don't fully trust the government. They are not fully aware of government policies, blah blah blah. Under this particular situation, if you question them which political party would be likable to vote, LDP or CDPJ, what do you think it's gonna happen? I wonder who the hell would like to vote for CDPJ. If you have your kids, please answer me. I'm not really supportive to the CDPJ, but I highly advise they should put out the fire with a fire extinguisher. 最後までご視聴いただきどうもありがとうございました。これからもマブ中川をよろしくお願いいたします。またね。